Welcome, family. First of all, Assalamu alaikum to the brothers. Assalamu alaikum, man, to the sisters. And welcome to another blessed Juma day, also known as the Day of Gathering. I'm Imaam for the day, Imaam Luqman. And first of all, I want to openly bear witness and testify that there is nothing worthy of my worship service except Allah and Allah alone. And I also want to openly testify and bear witness that all the messengers were messengers of Allah, and that the Prophet Muhammad was a messenger of Allah and the seal of the prophets, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Once again, this is man, I'm kind of tired, but I'm gonna briefly discuss this. Keep in mind, I'm a truck driver, so I just got off the road about, I guess, 40 minutes ago. But me and my brother, Imam Rakib, we're trying to keep this thing going and give our brothers and sisters another angle or another perspective to start looking at this scripture as it relates to us. So with that being said, one other thing I want to say, and I really want you brothers and sisters to take this to heart, because first of all, don't let nobody tell you that you can't understand this scripture for yourself. Don't let nobody tell you that you don't have the intelligence and the comprehension skills and the understanding to properly understand this scripture if you apply yourself. That's the key. You have to apply yourself, and you have to continue to apply yourself. Like that's dealing with any language. And we know grammar don't change. Grammar is universal. So don't let nobody insult your intelligence concerning this scripture, because there's some things in this scripture concerning you, concerning us, that we really need to know. And the only way we'll be able to get that understanding is through ourselves, or individuals who have shared the same experiences and has the same history of ourselves. So we can't depend on other people, other groups of people who don't share the same experiences and the same history as we do, to teach us this scripture, to teach us about ourselves in this scripture and how this scripture relates to us. That's not their responsibility, and they're not obligated to do that. The lens that they see this scripture through that benefits them is their own lens, whether it be Europeans, whether it be Arabs, whether it be Chinese, Japanese, it don't matter. The lens that they see it through is the lens that's more related to their history and their experiences. So that's one of the things we have to keep in mind. We have to keep and take in consideration. And here's an example why. I got a word on the board here. The word is root. And it's defined many ways. But by me studying and researching this language and the grammar of it for myself, I choose to use divine conscience. And it's actually dealing with just that. Some say spirit, translated as spirit, some translated as soul. But one thing you can't do is use them both. It's either or, because the fact of the matter is, this comes from Allah. It's the essence that not only creation possess, but it's the essence that man possess. It's this essence that gives us the highest form of consciousness, that divine consciousness, when we see things for what they really are. We see people for who they really are. We don't just see the physical vessel, a body, a vehicle. We also understand that that physical vessel, body, or vehicle symbolizes something. That's taking a look at it through your divine consciousness, or extra set of eyes and an extra set of ears and an extra way of feeling about something, or expressing ourselves from an emotional perspective about something. So this, other people can't teach us, because that's only an experience that we as African people, melanated people, African American, whichever title we choose, experience. We the only one can experience that. And I give you an example. Just looking at music, you know, the rhythm of us, we can just be like, I'm standing up here at this podium and a song come on and it got a tight beat to it. Then I just go to, you know, just out of nowhere, you know, I didn't organize or coordinated or nothing like that. You know, it's just the rhythm, the rhythmic tone and vibration within me synthesizes me to the music. It's a relationship. So that understanding can't be expressed to us from nobody else. That's something we feel, that's something we experience. And that's something only we can teach each other. So in reference to this word, and it's an ayat in reference to this word, and it's 32:9 that says, it explains the faculties